Monkey D. Luffy, he's sitting at 3 billion berries. Now, if it is up to me, Luffy was one of the reasons why Imu left the Holy Land, came down to Elbaf, right? Going against his entire commands. Every member of the 5 elders, except for Garling, but the other members were imploring Imu to stay. And Imu said, no, I gotta go. Nika is outside and Needhog is outside. So he's talking about Luffy, he's talking about Loki. That alone, that's gotta be in the 5s. And Luffy, you said Rob, but the hockey ain't nowhere near a Shanks. And I agree that I think Shanks is still a stronger hockey user than Luffy. But this is the first time that Imu ever left the Holy Land and transformed. And that's for Luffy and that's for Loki. Listen, when Roger and Rox and whoever were in God Valley, Imu possessed Saturn through his other form, his silhouetted like black form, but Imu did not go there personally himself and transform, not even for Rox. So the fact that it happened for Luffy and Loki, I feel like we have to bump Luffy up. I don't know if Luffy has the haki necessary to really combat against Imu or even the Gorosei right now, because leaving Egghead, we have to remember the Gorosei had an opportunity to fight against Luffy, and what they learned from that fight against Luffy is that his devil fruit is obviously, you know, Sun God Nika's devil fruit, but he doesn't have the haki to hurt us, right? Warcree left there not being hurt by Luffy at all. Even if Luffy fights against Imu, I don't think he's gonna be seriously damaging Imu either. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I still feel like because of his devil fruit and the will of D, right? The will of D also matters a lot. That's why Cobra literally entrusted Sabo to inform Luffy and Vivi about the truth of the will of D. So he has that going for him, but he also has the Joy Boy element, right? Joy Boy's will kind of being passed down and living inside of Luffy or living through Luffy, which is why I feel like I would put him at 5 billion.